Yes, don't forget to check out Doggy Diamonds No Filter podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are available below. If you've never been there before, you should go there now. Listen, sometimes, you could listen. You could be in your car. I know YouTube is, y'all like YouTube, but I need these audio numbers up because I have an actual podcast, not a YouTube show. Also, big announcement, I'm going back on Spotify too. No, not Spotify, SoundCloud. See, I'm going back on SoundCloud. I'm going to make sure that link is available for you also, but I'm going back on SoundCloud with the audio. So make sure you go there too. I'm going to make that available. Also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. All right, so yeah, I'm going back to SoundCloud. Everybody else got their podcast on SoundCloud. I'm like, why did I ever leave SoundCloud? I know why I left SoundCloud, but I'm going back to SoundCloud as well. A lot of people like SoundCloud, so I gotta be on there. This is Doggy Diamonds. What's up, y'all? What's up? I see y'all in the chat. I see the loved ones in the chat. I see the supporters in the chat. I see the people who make me great in the chat. I see people who add on in the chat. I see y'all. I see my man say that Jay. I see a lot of y'all in there. So yeah, this is what we doing. It is what it is. All right, let's go. All right. Stop the music. What's up, everybody? I'm just fresh out the gym, but I don't stink. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I stunk, I'll let y'all know. Like, yo, I'm in the gym. I just left the gym. I ain't smelling right, but I go to the gym. Sometimes I have on Creed. Maybe I shouldn't put on Creed, but I be having on Creed. I be having on the good cologne when I go to the gym. Make sure I'm showered. I shower before I go, and I shower after. But I had to get this out real quick because I got a show coming up later on tonight. So I just had to really just talk about this real quick. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't have to rock with me. Y'all don't have to support nothing I do. But the fact that you choose to do that makes it all worth it. Now, Tekashi finally got what he was asking for. One question though, before we get into the particulars of what took place, why did he have on a bubble goose and poom poom shorts in the gym? Nobody asked that question. Ain't he in Miami? He's in Florida. What he got a bubble goose on for? In poom poom shorts. Nobody was like, a bubble goose and poom poom shorts? Why nobody asked that? All right, they kicked his ass. They did. A bubble goose? It was really good. Like nobody, that didn't dawn on nobody. Nobody thought to ask that question. They got on a bubble. They got on a triple fat goose. And poom poom shorts. In the gym? I left the gym like this. I got on a track jacket. I got on a Scully because I like to sweat a little bit more. And I got on some sweatpants, some gray sweats. But a bubble goose? First of all, you in Florida. Miami to be exact. Do they even sell bubble gooses in Florida? Could you even get it? I'm confused. That right there, just, yo, he had on some John Stockton shorts, straight up and down. John Stockton shorts used to be the youngest shorts in the NBA. If you don't know who John Stockton is, look up John Stockton, one of the greatest point guards in history. But a bubble goose, famo. A bubble goose? Hold on.
A bubble goose? A bubble goose. A bubble goose.
Anyway. So he finally got what he was asking for. So this is the issue with that. Not that I care if they kicked his ass or not, right? But when you campaign and you say shit like, I want somebody to test my gangster, I walk around with no security, all of that you saying, all of that what you saying is going to come to fruition. You want somebody to test your gangster, you walk around with no security, what you think is going to happen? I'm a rat. I put people in jail. You laughing at a lot of shit. You think it's funny. I tell y'all every time I'm on here, the same thing that make you laugh also make you cry. So they kicked his ass. Now, I'm a little impartial towards the ass whooping because I don't know why they kicked his ass. Not that I got a preference of an ass whooping, but I would have liked to see if it was some young dudes that caught him out of pocket and whipped him out that was related to the situation that he's in. I don't know where these guys stand, but in the gym, that's a little whack. You know what I'm saying, to me? But he's been asking to get his ass whipped. He's been asking for it. Since we saw him, he's been asking to get punched in his head. But when you stomp on somebody's ribs, let me tell you why, though, it's not really a L for him, though. Let me tell you why it's not an L. Those look like some grown-ass men who did it. Not that it matters, but I'm going to tell you something. This is nothing to gloat about. This ain't nothing to brag about. But when I partook in any ass whooping, I don't know any dude who got up and walked away. And anybody who's from the concrete that we come from, we don't know anybody who we just plucked out like that got up and say, y'all jump me. I've never been in a situation where we whipped somebody ass for violating and they got up. I don't know anybody who got up. I remember when you kicked somebody ass, you went and you ran their pockets, you took everything off of them, and you get up and say, y'all jump me. I don't know. And then you like stomped him like Bret Hart in his chest. I don't know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't feel no way. I'm not going to say, he deserved it. They should have left him alone. Listen, you've been asking to get fucked up. So if it was real, because you got to remember, this is the cat master. This is the cat master. He's one of the king of caps. He might be the king of cap. He might be the king of cap. So nothing we see with him, we don't know what to believe. But if you are not capping and you got your ass whooped in a bubble goose and poom poom shorts, you've been campaigning to get your ass whooped. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. You finally got what you was asking for. Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He got off easy because they just beat him up. I mean, one dude looked like he kicked him in the face. So I don't know how you fake kick somebody in the face. He was leaking. But I will say, he's lucky. He's lucky. Because real goons who's trying to send a message, they would have cut him. They would have left him with something that he would have remembered for the rest of his life. And that's a bust. They would have axed him. They would have cut him. So he's lucky that they just kicked him up and punched him and pulled his hair and all that stuff. He's lucky. Because he's lucky they didn't stab him or cut him. Obviously, they wasn't trying to kill him because he's a small dude. Like, they could have just had him where he was stretched out like a newborn baby, God. They could have had him where he never got up. But if they really, 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 really wanted to do something that would have left the mark forever, they would have cut him. And I'm not saying that they should have or he's lucky that they didn't cut him. Because most situations, they say, oh, you a rat? You happy with being a rat? I'm going to cut you. So now you got to wear the cut mark forever. You know what I'm saying? That rats wear sometimes. So he got off kind of easy. He got off kind of lucky. I just can't get past the bubble goose. And you know what's the sad thing about it? He might even win because he could sue now. He could sue. He could sue that inadequate security in the gym. The dudes in the gym that did it, y'all are registered members. Y'all are on camera. You put yourself on camera. Dumbasses. So trying to prove to us that y'all beat him up is only going to have y'all ass end up in jail. Not only that, he's going to be able to sue the gym and still get a bag. Ain't that some shit? Like, even when you think somebody's taking an L, they find a way to get a W. He gonna be able to sue the gym for so much. He gonna be like, my neck and my back. He gonna end up coming up out of all of this. And they still might go to prison. Because you know he gonna tell, right? You know he's going to tell. He's a tattletale, self-admitted tattletale. So how do he lose? How is he gonna lose? I just think it's just bugged out how when you say shit like test your gangster and you gonna let your nuts hang and all that shit. Where was the gangster shit at? Where was the, all right, y'all? Like, ain't no timeout when you getting fucked up. Ain't no timeout when you getting stomped. Ain't no, all right, y'all. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? But if them ass whoopings, let me just keep it real, though. Let me keep it real for 1 second. Let me get the laugh out real quick. All right, I'm ready. If them ass whoopings gonna start getting handed out, he might be up there on a list of somebody who need their ass whooped. But I could think of some more people who committed atrocities to the people that need their ass whooped too. See, he told on his people. So if they're mad, I get it. But you have individuals who done shit to us as a people, gloated about it, and got away with it. By the name of
George Zimmerman.
So I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Not like he's walking around or he's available. But until I see his ass at the end of a boot, at the end of an elbow, at the end of a Hulk Hogan leg drop, whatever. Whatever. Because there's some people who I would like to see get their ass whooped way better. Hey, Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. Let me read what you wrote. It's been said one of the assailants has been ID'd. The man is fresh out from an 8-year bid. Well, guess what? You're going back. But Not that one ass whooping takes precedent over the other. But old George, I would love to see somebody catch him out of pocket. And the only problem with Zimmerman, he gonna let that thing go, unfortunately. But you still could, well, I ain't, y'all know. Because I don't want nobody to be like, he was inciting this or he told people. No, I'm just suggesting. If it was somebody who I see get their ass bone kicked in, I would like to, I would feel a little better. I would feel a little better if somebody kick his ass bone in. I would feel like, that's what's up. Because what he did, that shit still, it haunts me to this day. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. But the funny thing about Tekashi is that he just talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? He run his mouth, and basically he did something old school. His mouth wrote a check that his ribs couldn't cash. Now, if he had did what he did and, lived his life and was quiet, then we would, but he's brash. He's very boisterous. He's cocky, he's arrogant, he has an excuse for his behavior, but he lets it be known that he walks around without security. So that's telling you, if you catch him, you can kick his ass. But you have to be mindful that if you do kick his ass, he is federally protected. So you got to be ready to take one for the team. You got to be ready to say, yo, you know what? I got 30 days in me for this little assault, but I'm going to smack Earth, Wind, and Fire out of him. And respectfully to many street organizations, but I think it would have been more fulfilling if the people who were violated actually caught up to him, right? Because we don't know what these guys' issue with is. It just seemed like some vigilante shit. They caught him and beat him up. Anyway. Doggy, you falling off for believing this BS. So what the fuck you doing here for? How I'm falling off? I'm just talking. You can shut the fuck up. You falling off. See, this is why I be going off on people. People quick to say what you not, and they ain't shit. You falling off. I never said it was real or fake. I just said it was funny. The nigga had on a bubble goose and poom poom shorts. That's what's funny about it. But look at you. Look at you. You falling off. The fuck up. How about that? And I ain't been going off on nobody in a long time. You see, I've been chilling. But look at these people, man. I'm taking it from a different approach because I don't care about what none of these other niggas say. I'm talking about how I'm talking about it. He got kicked in his ribs, kicked in his face, because at the end of the day, when a person get kicked in his face and is leaking, but that's what he asked for, though, right? That's what he wanted. He put out an APB. Hey, everybody, I'm outside. I don't got no security. So at the end of the day, when you say it's staged, it's fake, how do you know if it's fake or real? We don't know. We just think he's the cap master, so it could be fake, but we don't know. And the problem with a lot of people, y'all swear y'all 9-to-5 working family ass dudes who's mowing the lawn and trimming the hedges and filleting fish ass niggas swear y'all know everything in the industry. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know nothing about nobody. Seriously, you can't call nobody on the phone. You don't have no point of reference. Just fucking live your life. Stop acting like you got some inside scoop on the industry. How the fuck you know it's fake or real? You got fake ass niggas who sit before you every day and y'all be like, oh, he's the realest. Oh, he be dropping jewels. Oh, he's smart. Niggas that I know is fake. You got a whole nigga that hit his YouTube channel and they got y'all believing his channel got taken down. He don't get no faker than that shit. Oh, he's the realest. I'm with you, bro. Oh, you be dropping it. Oh, I wake up to you every day. I listen to you.
Fuck out of here.
But you going to say this dude is fake. All this shit is a play. A lot of times you don't know what's real or fake on this shit. I'm just be real with you. I don't even be knowing. All this shit is a play. Unless it's involving me. I don't play. I ain't fake beefing with nobody. I ain't doing none of that shit. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you, yo, fuck your fish. I hope your fucking fish don't got enough water. I hope your fish don't got enough water. I hope your turtle tank stink. I don't do no fake shit. I ain't on here doing none of this shit for the internet because I just go away at the end of the day. It ain't even that fucking serious to me. I can just live my life. I love my fucking life. But the point that I'm making, if it's real or whatever it is, that's what he's been asking for. So maybe, listen, man, I ain't got no time to say whether it's real or fake because everybody running with this shit. So what the fuck are you talking about? How everybody want to say, oh, you this or you that, like y'all could chastise me. Either fucking, I'm a grown ass man. I say what I want, when I want, how I want on my channel. Fuck it. He was campaigning and he got kicked in his ribs. How you fake me kick a nigga in his ribs? Even wrestling, they get bumps and bruises. Even in wrestling, they get hurt. Even in wrestling, they get fucked up. That shit is real. So that Owen Hart shit was fake? Owen Hart shit was fake. So everything is fake. And y'all sit there and watch fake ass niggas every day, but then y'all want to say what's fake and what's real, like you're the authority. Oh, it's fake. Oh, it's not real. Fuck out of here. But I just came on here to share that with y'all. The thing that's tripping me out. Hold on, I'm getting. Pardon me. I'm off the pre-workout. So when I'm off the pre-workout, I got that little caffeine in my system. I be tripping. My brother Tadro told me Sub-Zero be on the pre-workout too. So the pre-workout have you wilding a little bit. So I'm off the pre-workout. I'm just keep it real with you. I ain't endorsing no pre-workout unless y'all pay me. But I'm off the pre-workout, so I'm a little amped. I gotta go take a shower, calm down a little bit. But I'm up. I ain't gonna front, I'm up. I'm gonna say this to you. When you call the universe for shit, the universe is eventually going to answer you. So even if you're an individual and you play with death, when the Grim Reaper come, you can't complain. When you make records talking about dying, getting shot, your homies betraying you, all these fucking songs you hear, when it come to fruition, keep playing with the universe. Keep playing. Keep playing with the universe, because when you call for shit, when it come, ain't no crying. When you sit there, and I don't take creatine. When you front and testosterone, there's no testosterone in pre-workout too. It's just caffeine and a bunch of citrulline and beta-alanine and a bunch of neens and shit. That's amino acids, but that's besides the story. I'm just saying, when you call for shit and you act like it can't happen, when it happen, ain't no sympathy. Ain't no sympathy. Biggie, my guy, ready to die. Suicidal thoughts. Life after death. Caskets. All this shit you playing with. When it come to fruition, yo, ain't no crying. So when you say, I walk around with no security, and you want somebody to test your gangster, I dare somebody to test me, well, you just got what you asked for. Tupac, hundreds of songs about dying. The fucking last video he shot, I ain't mad at you, he was dead. In the fucking video. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I don't play with shit. Listen, if I'm gonna put something in the universe, if I'm gonna put something in the universe, this is what I want to put in the universe right now. I want good health, plenty of wealth,
Big titties and blowjobs.
That's what I want. I ain't putting no come kick my ass. I ain't putting no I want to die. I don't want to play no I'm going to jail. I don't want none of that shit. Give me some nice, give me some nice handfuls. Give me some dome. Give me some bread. And make my health. Have the greatest of health. That's what we want. I ain't talking no death shit and I did the op to test me. Oh, no. No, I don't want the op to test me because I'm an active shooter. So I don't want to have to go through none of that shit. I just want some neck. I want some nice titties. I want some money. And I want to live for as long as I can, happy and healthy. All that other shit, you can have all that death and the ops and I don't trust nobody. All that shit these niggas be, you can have all that shit. I don't want none of that shit. Just give me some double D's. You know what I'm saying? So just give me some shit I can motorboat and I'm good. But all that, the ops and I want you to come test my gangster and all. No, don't test my gangster because I already know what I'm going to do. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I need happiness. I need health for all my loved ones and even many of y'all who support me. I wish y'all happiness and health. I don't want no chaos. I don't want no depression. I don't want no anxiety. I want you with happiness and health. And sometimes your happiness doesn't always come from money. It comes from adding years to your life. So sometimes when you do good deeds, you always don't get money or get certain rewards. Sometimes you might have added another 6 months to your life. Sometimes you might have did something that made that cancer not come into your system. You might have did something that that might have prevented certain ailments from coming on you. So don't always look for a reward monetarily. And I wanted to say that too because I was thinking about shit too. I was thinking about the Come Up DVD. I did a lot of Come Up DVDs. I only got paid once. I only made money off of one Come Up DVD, right? But not getting no money enabled me to do one of the greatest interviews of all time in hip hop. Because I didn't get no money. Imagine if I was like, I want money, I want this, I want that. And then I kind of talk my way out of being in the situation. I didn't get paid for the Max B interview. I ended up getting paid later on because I was able to put it on the internet and amass views from it. But I didn't get no bread. I did that shit for the goddamn culture. And then I was happy that I was in the right place at the right time. And I did some shit that lasts in hip hop history forever. So it's not always about the bag for me. The bag comes from your longevity. The bag comes from having a point of reference. Philip Chandler, thank you for the super chat. Much respect to what you do. Glad I'm able to tune in live today. I'm glad you're here too. So it's not always about the money. It's not always about the money. I do shit for the legacy of me, right? Because if you do shit for money, that might be a one-off situation. I remember Fendi said something to me one day. He said, so, do you want a certain amount of money for doing the come up DVD? Because if I pay you a certain number, this shit might have been some fuck shit, but he said it. He said, if I pay you a certain number to do the DVD, then you can't put your name, your logo, nothing on the DVD. I paid you. You're a work for hire. So you can't let it be known your how you contributed to this DVD, because I paid you, so I'm paying you for the footage. But if I give you a certain number, then you could have all your accolades, you could put everything on there. And I had to sit there and think. I said, well, damn, do I want the money? Is it about the money, or is it about my legacy? Because, shit, I'm about to go interview Nicki. Blue Da Vinci is sending me some footage, certain people. I got to go interview Fab. I don't want to be a work for hire. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of history. And that's what I chose. So I knew my lineup was I was going to interview Nicki. No, not Nicki at the time. Not Nicki at the time. My bad. I was going to interview Lil' Kim, Fred the Godson, rest in peace. I had Fab. I had Future to interview. And somebody else. I can't think of it right now. So I was like, shit, I never interviewed Future. And that's the shit that's going viral right now. When you see Future talking about the money that he was getting for the show, that's my shit. They just cut my name out of it. I knew that I was going to be in the Barclays with Fab. I didn't meet Fab at the time. So I said, you know what? It just made a lot of sense. Now, I'll take less bread because my legacy is going to be my legacy. I'm cementing myself in a history that we're never going to see again. And I knew that then. So it was never about the money. It never was about, yo, I got to get my bag. I got to get this. I was like, no, you know what? I'll take less bread, but I need interview by Doggie Diamonds on everything. I knew that Future don't do interviews. Look for Future interviews right now. Future don't do interviews, but I'm interviewing Future? Back when he was on that crazy mixtape. You remember that mixtape run he was on? Nah. I said, you know what? I'll take that. Thank you for the super chat, Val the Voice. Words are extremely powerful and have vibrations, life and death in the word. We attract what we speak and think. Actual facts. So that's why I sacrificed a lot early on to be where I sit today and be able to say, well, I got to interview with this person. Because some people, how many people got a Future interview? I do. How many people got a Nipsey Hussle interview? I do. They got it later, but I had it early on. You know, I was always ahead of my time. So, you know, when I interviewed Dave East, I did Dave East's first ever interview, ever. I can show it to you right now. That's Dave East. The funny thing about Dave East is I interviewed him and he played me his mixtape and it had actually my Max B interview on it. And I'm like, bro, that's my interview. He like, word? I look like a boss. I sound like a boss. So again, what you speak, how you speak, and what you want, manifestation is everything. Me, one other thing that I ask is I ask people to leave me the fuck alone. If I'm not bothering you, please don't bother me. Don't bother me. Because like David Banner said, don't make me angry. Don't make me angry. You're not going to like me when I'm angry. Make sure you go to www.theinterviewking. Sign up for the email list to get all the emails. Make sure you get all the emails because sometimes they playing with the notifications. You need to do that. And also for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I got to make a call. We bring in... His name was David Bruce Banner, believe it or not, though. Crooked Eye interview coming up. Some other people, too. Ooh, I got some phone calls last night. Oh, man. It's up. That's all I'm going to tell you. But I'm coming back on. I got to get off, go shower, change up, get ready. Tonight, The show that I'm doing tonight is with my homegirl, Ty Phoenix. The topic was consciousness purposely removed out of hip hop. She was signed to Ruckus Records, one of the most conscious at that time labels that had Black Star. They had a lot of people, Talib Kweli. So tonight, me and Ty Phoenix are going to speak on whether consciousness was purposely removed from the culture. So it's going to be a good dialogue. I like to bring women before y'all. I know some of y'all be critical of the women. I don't like that. Seriously. Because when I bring men on here, y'all don't judge them. You don't say, oh, look at his lip. All that. Look at their makeup. Look at their eyelashes. I think some of y'all are, you know, when you see me bring women on my channel, they're here for a reason. All that being critical of women stuff, I don't like that. I'm just keep it real with y'all. If you're not going to sit there and judge a man, stop disrespecting the women that I bring on my channel. Seriously, because they're here for a reason. They're here to bring you something. Everybody who I brought on my channel, remember in the beginning, you didn't like them. I made you like them. I made you like them. Y'all didn't like them. You didn't like them. But it's a lot of ladies that got a lot to say that don't get a voice, that talk more than about they pussy and who they fucking and who they sucking. It's a lot of ladies that got a perspective on life. They don't get a voice. And they just as beautiful as some of them ones y'all like. But I like working with women. And all the women I ever work with, they could definitely say he never hit on me. He ain't trying to make a pass on me. He don't do none of that. I like working with women. I'm going to bring more women on my channel, and y'all gonna like it or you not. I don't give a fuck. Tiptoe.